time, the airstrikes haven't stopped. The siege has not been lifted. And civilians remain under systemic assault in Gaza and in the West Bank. And every single day, Israel's military operations continue with devastating human consequences. Despite all this, people keep trying to reframe the narrative as though stability has somehow returned. Even though the guise of a ceasefire appears to have worked for the media, who are shifting their focus, the violence hasn't paused for breath, the humanitarian catastrophe is still unfolding, and people are still being killed, starved, and displaced. The only thing that has changed is the level of international attention, and it's exactly that drop in scrutiny that allows injustices to escalate under the radar. A ceasefire, in name only, is not a ceasefire. It's a political risk management exercise. It's designed to placate foreign partners and deflect domestic accountability. What's happening on the ground is completely incompatible with the language being used in press and parliamentary briefings. And the UK's role hasn't changed either, because we cannot credibly call for peace abroad while enabling violence through policy at home. Britain continues to license arms exports to Israel. Britain continues to authorise defence collaborations. Britain continues to provide training and military support that enhance the operational capabilities of a state that is currently facing credible accusations of genocide under international law. This is not abstract. UK manufactured components are being used. UK funded training is being deployed. UK government decisions are helping to sustain the very machinery of destruction we claim that we condemn. So how can we talk about de-escalation while maintaining defence supply chains? We have to be clear that if our government wanted to influence the situation more meaningfully, it has many levers it could use. It could use economic levers, diplomatic, regulatory, there are all these different things we could use. Instead, we simply refuse. Instead, we get ambiguity, circular talking points, and refusal to suspend arms licenses, even though the international courts are raising the alarm. And that is not strategic restraint, that is operational complicity. And it's for that reason that we are still here. I'm so pleased to see so many people still showing up. We need to reset the accountability framework. And we need to say clearly that the UK cannot position itself as a champion of human rights while underwriting the apparatus of occupation. Solidarity with the Palestinian people has to be backed by actions, ending the arms sales, halting military cooperation, demanding unrestricted humanitarian access, and supporting legally enforceable pathways to justice, and demanding a real ceasefire. We also have to make people understand that calling it genocide is not rhetoric. It is a legal, evidence-driven assessment shared by global experts. And when governments avoid the term, it's clear that this is not because the facts on the ground are unclear. It's clear that this is because the implications of it are inconvenient. Now we need to make sure that we do not let this issue be deprioritised just because the headlines want to move on. And we need to make sure that the UK's role in this is not sanitised. We can't stand by while political actors treat Palestinian lives as if they are expendable. The genocide has to end. Gaza must be free. Palestine must be free. And the UK must stop enabling violence. And I want to encourage you all that even though where we've got to may not seem like enough, public pressure has brought us this far, and maintaining this public pressure globally and solidarity with the Palestinian people is what will bring this to an end. Thank you very much.